get this show on the road. I'm an hour and a half late to my own stream. Also, hot take, Halo 3 ODST is the best Halo game. Let's see. Great soundtrack, great atmosphere. It brought back shields, which were missing from Halo 3. I think the combat was a little flat without them. Because they were only, you know, the gameplay wasn't as good without the elites. Because they have shields and you have to deal with them using different weapons if you want to be efficient. Halo 3 was kind of a headshot fest for me, at least. But okay. I should probably lower the volume a little bit more now. It'll probably be, I suspect this soundtrack has a lot of dynamic range though, because a lot of the music is for like wandering around an empty city, and then the rest of it is for like action-packed like missions. But okay, what do I need to do? I have activated the medium, I believe. Oh, I haven't. So basically what I want to do is I want to patch up some of the dialogue. Let's see. So yeah, I need generic icons for tasks and things, because I'm not going to make... Because I have the little placeholder Godot guy, but... I need a bunch of actual UI icons. Also for this. Wait, when did I get this? Oh wait, does this thing have the same issue with the frame rate? No, I think it just kind of like flickers the player, because there's a bunch of things where I'll need to change their collision shapes, because it seems like Godot does not handle small polygons very well. Colliding with small polygons, even if there's not a lot of them. Well, I guess if there's a lot of them. That makes sense, actually. Okay, so there's that. And then Jackie can just sprint in. There's a minor bug where it doesn't clear who the current speaker is. Hang on. Let's see if I can I pause still? Yes, I can. I forgot I fixed that. So when the dialogue starts, this button should be... Wait, how do I decide who's speaking? If speaker, main speaker equals speaker. Because I know somewhere I print that dialogue thing. Insert label, maybe? I guess not. Wait, isn't it? I think I did some kind of like grid shape for it. Oh, okay. So last speaker is what it is. Okay, so last speaker should equal like nothing. So yeah, here and clear. There, that'll fix that. Because basically it was, oh wait, uh-oh. Pressing B from the pause menu also exits dialogue. Okay, let's fix that as well. I'll put it on the list of bugs. Hi there. I'm not going to download that. Player sort of falls after dialogue. Let's see, it's going okay. I fixed a persistent crash by just disabling multi-threaded rendering. And also disabling multi-threaded loading, so I've gone back essentially to square one on my loading, which is just load everything in the game at the start. Not even like in a separate thread. But I think I know how to actually fix the issue, because basically in multi-threaded rendering, Godot can delete objects from a separate thread from the main thread, but they're not designed to do that. Like the dictionary of connections to signals can be modified by multiple objects from multiple threads as they're being deleted separately, and they can be invalidated and then destroyed. I'm assuming what happens is, if an object has a signal to an object that is being deleted in a separate thread, and both of them are getting deleted, it'll try to like delete the connection to that object, but it's already been deleted, so it causes a null pointer exception and crashes the game. So I think what I'd have to do is make a queue, and if something is being deleted from outside the main thread, put it in the queue, and then wait until it's deleted in the main, or delete it in the main thread. So like sort of like queue free, except more deeply. I mean in the hang on. I mean this setting this to multi-threaded can cause random crashes as objects are deleted. And the only thing that really seems to be a factor is how many objects are being deleted at the same time. And it also includes things like most of the crashes that I've been getting were when it deletes input event mouse events. And I'm suspecting that's because there's a lot of those. So they're always being deleted and like made and stuff. So it's not even like I can just like unqueue, or it's not like I could reduce the probability by just not deleting multiple objects in a frame, so like just making a queue myself and manually going through. The physics server is, so like, or the visual server, excuse me. So if we go to open folder, I get a lot of crashes from, I think it's something like this. I don't know what SW means. Let's see, free RID, Visual Server free. Huh. Weird. Okay, well, somewhere in there. It's basically, I think it's just an internal bug with Godot that's probabilistic. And I assume that there's something up with my setup that makes it have a higher probability than normal. Oh, I know what it probably is. It's because objects are being loaded from a separate thread, so I think there's something where it has to be deleted from the same thread that it's loaded for whatever reason. That might be it. But now I've just made it all single-threaded. Where's that stat? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just because it uses reference counting, so if something goes out of scope, it doesn't matter what thread it's in, it'll just be automatically deleted. Because it's typically only when it'll do like a, somewhere in the call stack, there'll be like an unref, and then it'll delete something. But there's also a lot of instances where it does like visual, where it's calling something like this. I don't know the exact method because I'm clearly not finding it. Yeah, because I'll get crashes from here, which I guess shouldn't which it says it shouldn't conflict with it, but it does, I think, because I get crashes with it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it'll like delete like textures and I assume stuff like that. And then for some reason there's also signals that are connected to other things, and then editing those signals seems to be what actually causes the crashing, because that's where multiple objects are connected and multiple objects that are being deleted in different threads might affect each other. Like because it'll check for things like remove an item from the list, but the list is null. Yeah. Let's see, so is this the same thing here, this little warning? Expression execute on call complete task. P show errors true. Oh, one of my expressions is wrong. Oh, complete task. That makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, I was misspeaking. It's only been the visual server right now. I guess what I would fix... Oh, that crash at startup is also an issue. I guess it's unrelated to the crash in the middle of the game. Thankfully, that crash at startup is annoying, but hopefully I can resolve that, and hopefully it's not, well, at least it doesn't let the player play and, like, lose progress. But I'll have to fix that as well. Actually, wait. I'm pretty sure have I written that down yet? So that should be in bug fixes. Make sure the free crash doesn't happen. The startup crash. Okay. So I'll have to just create a release for that and probably start it over and over again in Visual Studio. Oh wait, I need to do let's see, I don't think I do. Yeah, I think I only do direct stuff with the physics server. Yeah, it's almost always some sort of like null pointer error. And so it also doesn't print a crash trace in Godot. So I have to like debug it with Visual Studio when it happens. Yeah. Or even, yeah, and it seems like it's using it while it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's freeing it while it was freed in another thread. Or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Because the most common issue... Oh. The most common issue is it tries to delete signals on an object that's being deleted, but the entire collection of signals was already deleted somewhere else. Let's see, I think I'm gonna die here. Wait, I have a pistol. I don't know if it's well, I'm pretty sure it's not, because it's on things like input event mouse buttons. Like, that's the most common thing that's being freed that crashes, and I don't think I've ever put a signal on an input event. So I think it's like things that are just being deleted intermittently, or like by the engine itself that were created by the engine. But I suspect it has to be, because it only happened recently, but I think it might also be, I think it might have been just when I switched it to multi-threaded rendering. Like, that might have been when the crashes started, and not like me creating like specific things, I think. Let's see. I don't think that's intended to happen, but I'll have to review my loading code, because it does delete like entire scenes and remove them from the tree. Okay, and so I don't need to find a capacitor anymore. Oh wait, I need, what do I need? I need Riley's dialogue. Let's do Subtopic saved. Actually, yeah, let's look at that. RDs are pre-allocated to avoid stalling the server, requesting them on threads. If the server gets stalled too often when loading resources... Let's see... I guess I was getting that. Message queue. I'll pay attention to these if I try multi-threaded rendering again. Because if the game size increases a bunch, I might go back to multi-threaded rendering and threaded loading, and then I can probably increase this to see if that improves it. Because yeah, I don't think 60 RADs would be nearly enough for the stuff in the game. Alright, I'm gonna get more tea. So let's see if capacitors have, well, let's see. So it used to be that Riley in here would introduce you to the concept of towers collapsing if you take the capacitor. But I don't need her to do that anymore. So let's see, only if saved. Let's see, let's go through this. All right, actually. Let's call this shop generic. Wait, where's 111? Okay, so I think Riley's going to give the player a side quest here. I think that'd be fun, because she's basically... Because she is interested in activating the tree tower. Right here. And I won't let the player ask, because I was basically going to have them either ask why or like just exit here. But if they exit here, they can't activate the side quest, so they'll miss out on it. But basically, I'll do let's see. So I think what it's going to be is that there's going to be on the back a little entrance, and then that entrance brings you into like sort of an electrical maintenance area, and then that maintenance area will be like where you can put 12 capacitors. So the player has to find 12 capacitors to open the entrance to this thing. Eventually I'll have to do that. And then let's do global dot, how do I do this? Task note place, I think. So yeah, I'll do task note person. And then task note place. Actually, I might want to create a subtopic for this and then have other opportunities in case the player has skipped through this. But I'll do yeah, I'll do that at some point. Mask node place. Let's go to my map. Actually, before I get too far with this, I should take another image or take another. Yeah, how do I do that? Where's my map cam? Let's do input. Let's do debug. And otherwise, it's the player's camera. I know it is. And let's do like see set. I'm gonna do environment dot fog depth and equals let's just do times equals like 3 or something, because basically so let's see, none of this is that. So there's something about has here. So yeah, now this Riley is gonna know about capacitors, so this won't be in there. But basically, she'll explain Hassiers later. Place tree tower. It requires 12 capacitors to open this. What would be super cool is to have clickable links in here that the player can like view with a little cursor. So like if I put like, you know, like the tree tower or like Riley, and then the tree tower, and then there's like a link to the person and the notes. But I think that'll be a bit too much for me. Let's see, also I'm going to get the last of my water from my tea kettle. Okay, because not only is it dangerous, let's see, I'll also do, notes. Because I want to also just have a note by, oh, it's called mark map. Okay. Actually, I'll make something called like, oh wait, I already have it. So if not global dot map marked. Basically, this will introduce the place. So if the player doesn't have any other notes about this place right now, because otherwise it'll be kind of redundant, because I'll have a lot of different people tell you about this place and tell you basically the same thing. A former battleground. Okay, so what should she talk about? So, what brought you out here? Let's see, so it's called the tree tower. Want to get inside. Let's note it first, so that way. Let's see, so I think what I'm gonna do is there will be a back entrance to it about, well, maybe here, maybe under the tree somewhere. See, so I found an entrance through a cave. No. She found an entrance. think... Alright, let's just throw all of these there. So like it'll assume that even if you like just press B immediately after saving her, that you wanted to do the task, so that way I don't have to worry so much about like if the player accidentally, well, okay, the fixing pressing B out of dialogue is important. I don't know why that, how can I fix that? Because I think it's because the pause menu is in front. Actually, that might actually be it. So what if I just put pause here and then do that? So hopefully this won't break other things. Let's talk to somebody. Okay. That was exactly it. Because it marks the input as, in the tree, it already marks that input as accepted, I think. Where is it? Oh, I guess it doesn't. I guess it's just eating the input first now. Okay, well that's fine. Oh wait, I should check if B still works though. She like twitches anytime she exits dialogue now. That's so weird. What is that? Unlock. Let's set huh? What is this? Why does it not? Oh, also, what is this? Oh, debug map view. So this will be a physical key, and currently it will be, what is this button? I don't even know what that button means on my keyboard. Oh, also I need to put back my funny little, uh-oh. What is this? Why is it crashing now? That was a lot of crashes concurrently. That's not acceptable, I think. Oh, okay. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna do set sun enabled true. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. Dot. Well, I would like shadows, actually. I just need to fiddle with the scale. I might just do that right now. Like, let's bring this over here. Let's remember what my settings were. So it's a split 1 equals 0.005, 0.5, 0.5. Let's make it like 15,000 maybe. Does this change anything? Why is this not changing anything? So yeah, there's like insanely bad shadow acne here. Maybe if I increase the normal bias? That's improved it. So why does the max distance not apply here? I think it must be because it's an orthographic camera. Maybe there's something screwed up with it. No, I would like an orthographic camera. Let's play with this. What if I do like this? Why does it look... Oh, okay. So 0 just means that the shadows aren't there. That's looking about as good as it's gonna get. Oh. Oh wait, I have to hide the player's UI. Oh, it's because the pause menu reapplied the settings. I think. Because now if we go to menu, I mean that still looks okay. Okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to graphics. No, display. And I'm gonna make it not full screen, and I'm gonna bring it over to here. And then I'm gonna take a screenshot, because now it's in 4K. let's put this in. So now I have this, which is a lovely little map, or a lovely new photograph that shows all my long distance things. And eventually I need to patch up these things. Or at least like hide those differences in the map. But okay, let's call this map. O5 project. And I've completely forgotten what I was going to do here. Oh yeah, I was going to... There we go. Hopefully that's about what it was. I think it's more like 0.1. Let's see if that makes it look good. Because if it doesn't, I can always git reset this particular thing. Let's see, options, display full screen. And the game's even running at a decent frame rate. I know what I need to do for nomadic things. So these guys, they need to only think of the horizontal coordinates of their chunk. So if you haven't been in this game, basically there's bounding volumes, but actually, hang on. Before I do that, I need to figure out if the map looks good still, because I don't think it's going to be properly aligned. It's almost properly aligned. And I also need to decide if this is like the correct layout that I want. Like if I want the map to be like this. I'll do it like this. Okay, let's get all these just aligned. Excuse me. So Mazlikir's there. The Plateau Town. Luzna Cross. Crab Hill. Copper Coin. What? Why can I not... What? Why can I not undo that? That's ridiculous. Village Tower. Hideaway. So yeah, not very many map markers yet. I'll have to figure out a way of consistently getting this screenshot. Or something like it. Because currently, I just take a screenshot of my screen in 4K. I need a better way of doing that. I guess maybe I could get a viewport that's square and then get it from the camera. Then I could also have a custom environment and I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like this, but that's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter this in Krita, so that way it looks vaguely like not like I didn't just take the game and screenshot it. So I want the map. So yeah, let's do a simple little filter. Just an oil paint filter. I think that'll be good. Why is this not previewing? Is it previewing? What? What is this? What if I do that? Oh, it's because it's taking so long here. Maybe I should have anti-aliased it first. Oof. Yeah, I should have, let's try that again, but I'll let it preview. It takes like 30 seconds. Did it have to reapply again? Like the bar went up and then it went up again. That's not fair. Okay, but this looks kind of good. I'll just do that. And who knows, it might even reduce the file size. Let's see. Let's actually check what the file size is currently. So this little map, 3 megabytes. That's not bad. Store alpha channel. Now it's 1.88 megabytes. And if I add a noise texture, I can completely obliterate all savings. Oh, yuck. I guess I could also save it as a JPEG since I don't care about the smoothness. That would be funny. Let's see what that looks like. Because if I want to be conscious of savings, let's do like 90% quality. And let's see what that looks like. So the JPEG is 463 kilobytes, and its quality is, it has like pretty bad artifacting actually. I'll use the PNG. Alright, and this can go away. Alright, let's see what this looks like in game. I need to put the little buttons for left and right zooming in and out. So we have hideaway, we have that. This is so nice. And eventually I'll even add a background so that there's not just nothingness. Wait, what is this? Why is there a black bar along the bottom? Oh well. Actually. And since I'm here, so there's scrollable map. Let's put a color rectangle. Which will be for the full screen. And it'll just be a sort of tan color maybe? Maybe eventually that'll be the color of the map. And this way, yeah, when you reach the boundaries, it looks like that. Maybe I'll do, well, maybe I'll do like dark gray or something. Actually, I'm going to change this into a panel. So that way it matches the theme of the game. Yeah, look at that. Now it's like you're still in paused land. It's just you've reached the edge of the map. And I can even like fray the edges and like make it look nice. But I'll do that eventually when I get all the landmarks in, so that way I don't have to fiddle with stuff like this. Or fiddle with this so much. Because I think this will be the map that I have until like the game is done, essentially. It's pretty easy to overshoot things with this. Maybe I should make it so that it moves slower when you move away from things. Ah, it's okay. I'll make a little UI icon for these map targets. Let's do that. Maybe I should make it an SVG. I still don't know how to use Inkscape effectively. But that's okay. Hang on, I'm gonna use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Let's lower this back down. And let's see. Oh, I need like a map. I need like hang on. Can the player actually use this at all with okay, so they have to use WAS and they have to do like, what is it? Shift and how do you zoom in and out on this? Enter space E. I don't think I put any sort of that. Oh, and also the key prompts don't change when the player is using the map. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll have to make that support that better. Also, why is the frame rate so bad? I guess it was just like jitters or whatever. What else was I doing? I was gonna make a little icon for all these locations. So I think it'll be something simple. Let's see, I need to go through the like 500 steps of setting a image to be the size that I want. So document properties. Is there any sort of icon thing? Icon 48 by 48. Display units pixel. What is the scale here? Okay, let's hope that works. And this is going to be pretty simple. I just want a little circle. It's going to be white, and then it's going to be black outline. Okay, control is what does that. Shift scales it from the center, control scales it evenly across axes. And then let's do about there. And then I want another little circle, but just a tiny one. And this one will have no stroke, black fill. How do I put grids and guides? Spacing will be, and how do I snap to grid? Let's see. Inkscape, snap to grid. This article sucks. Look at this. This is how long it is. And it doesn't, I'm pretty sure it doesn't actually tell me how to snap an object to a grid. It just tells me how to, like, make a grid and, like, how to snap particular things when you're creating things. Like, what if I do, hang on, can I, if I hold shift and control, well, that certainly murders the frame rate. I have no idea how this is running so slowly. Am I running? Hang on. Okay, so that's not the issue either. Wow, this is just like, it just runs at like 5 FPS. Okay, maybe Reddit will give me the answer. What? Do I have to do it in the preferences? And I have to set it in the document properties if I can snap? What is this? Where is that? Grid snap. Snap only when closer than 20. So can I move an object and have it center position? Okay, I'll just do it that way. Like an animal. Also, I should just unbind rotating things. Okay, that's close enough for me. And let's make it slightly transparent. Let's see how this looks. So this will be map. I'm just going to put this straight in the assets thing because I can, or project UI maps. And that's also, you don't need to see that I have a Reddit account. How large is this icon? 64 by 64? I'll do the same with the, let's see, icons. No, it's in map. Marker icon. Maybe 2? Maybe 1.5. Okay. There's a bit of like jittering when you move around the map. Also, I need to lower that down a little bit. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything else? What should I do? What else should I do? I guess I need to tie up more loose ends with the map stuff. Let's go back to Riley. You can perform an uppercut. Okay, and that was from back when. Oh. Okay, so he's dead. Alright, well that was easy. Also, I need more areas like this, like more environments that are just like really like tilted and janky. Because I like climbing in this place. Oh, hi, Alex. Sort of tying up some like loose ends in the writing so that it'll be semi-coherent when I let people start playtesting. So let's see if this feels too long. I need to figure out why the player now kind of jumps a little bit when they exit dialogue. I don't know what that is. But okay, so now in our journal, we have our tasks, we have Mum, we have the tree tower. I still need my little picture for tasks. And a generic picture for NPCs, generic picture for places, generic picture for tasks. Because I'm not going to go through and make little sketches for every single one of these currently, at least. Also, I should probably let the player get the hoverboard pretty early on. I might put some in multiple places, because I do like having the ability to just quickly get from location to location. Let's see. I guess there wasn't any checkpoint closer by. Oh, there was one back there. Way in the corner of the world. Okay, but now I at least have some completed tasks. And I think I'll go to chunk 113 as well, because that one will be kind of That one will be kind of limited. Or 113 is the other major area with Riley's dialogue, so I'm presuming that it is janked out and broken. Or, like, irrelevant now. Don't need that anymore. Let's see. Entry 113. So if task exists, the tree tower. Oh wait, no, that will exist. So yeah, that always exists. And now, yeah, because there's no way that the player has now not talked to her. Let's just do plus Riley 111 talked. So if the main speaker is not saved, and you've talked to her more than once, and if she's mad at you, she does that. And then let's see, if you saved her, stat. Then 113, so there's a bunch of logic stuff that now I need to figure out. Alright, talked equals 0, that's impossible. Because you have to have talked to her before. Though, okay, so this all, so there's this little thing where the player can blow up this tower by taking the capacitor. I don't think it's actually like that useful or good of a thing, because oh, hang on. This music's too much for me. I'm trying to verbalize my ideas here. But this tower But that'll confuse the player because they should take the capacitor. And if NPCs are telling them to not to, I don't think that's good. I'll have to figure out what happened or how to rectify this, because I still want it to blow up because I think that'd be fun. But I don't think I want to do that. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, and I also want to make a little. I'll probably make like a Google form or something of like things that I'm interested in people giving me feedback on. Let's see. So, I think all of this has to be rewritten, probably. Like, there's no apology stat anymore. None of this. And then here, 113 will also be that. Maybe Armstrong knows more about the tower than Riley does. So Riley, I think, would be completely willing to take it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Armstrong can do that, and then Riley can goad you into doing it instead. Oh, okay, /W for DMing people. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so once I get the playtesting set up, I think that'll probably be... I think after today, it'll be at least somewhat ready. There's still some things, like it'll deliberately give you a loose thread for getting 12 capacitors, which I'm pretty sure there aren't 12 capacitors in the game. And then... yeah, I guess that'll be fine. Let's see. What music should I put on? I'll put on none. Because I'm gonna also get some lunch soon. But okay. So what should Riley do here? Alright, this apology stuff is no longer needed, so let's just completely remove this. Otherwise this. So not global stat or global stat Riley apology. Let's just do that. So this does kind of flatten the characters. Oh well, I'll think of something else for Jackie to do with this capacitor, or Riley to do, because I think it's interesting if Riley doesn't care and Armstrong does care, other than instead of everybody being mad at you, there's like an advocate for you internally. So like a little devil on your shoulder telling you to actually like play the video game in the way that I've intended it. So let's see, so this. That could be removed. Let's see, this kind of makes Riley a bit more unlikable. I won't have the forgetting her name, because that seems like. Wait, actually. Let's do like plus Riley /113/talked, and then if, and then so if this is the first time we're talking with her, we can do this. And let's check for capacitor 113. Actually, so capacitor 113, and then, so if somebody's taken the capacitor, and we haven't told Riley about it yet, And let's see if so yeah, Riley thought that they... How do I spell indestructible? I? So why is it... Okay, so it's able. So like I'm able to indestruct it. Why is it able? I'm not able to do anything. Actually, I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up right now on stream. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Able. Okay, explain this to me, dictionary. Spelling changes to words that take able, omitting silent E. Changing Y to I before able, using able or able with incomplete Latin roots. Is remembering the able variation is that it is usually used with Latin roots that cannot stand alone as words. Oh, interesting. However, this is not a very reliable convention because able also attaches to many incomplete Latin roots. Okay, so it's because... So could is destructible? So like if I did destructible. No, so that's able as well. Oh wait, I just realized. It's because it's indestructible. Constructible. Okay, so that's able as well. Wait, what? Why does this one say able? A variant spelling of able. Alright, so basically it seems like it's basically random. There's no hope for the English language. So yeah, I guess there's no hope for us as a society of reaching consensus on why able exists. Sorry for letting down all my fans on stream. Okay. So I found this capacitor at the top. The moment I removed it, the entire building exploded. And then we can go to Armstrong Tower. No, Armstrong asked tower. And I'll simplify this with my thing. So let's see, Armstrong asked tower. Let's also just add it here, maybe. Well, no. If you've asked before, what would she say here? heard it might collapse if I took the capacitor, but I hadn't any idea it would be so immediate. Oh wait, I think... Okay, so... If this happened, if, let's do, like, Riley/113/warned. So basically, you can warn Riley about this beforehand, and then it has different dialogue otherwise. It does this, and let's do plus that. Okay, so now we have just kind of a Dumb and Dumber situation here where the player has been goaded into doing this, and they've done it, and it's made the situation dramatically, well. Though this does actually fail to sort of do the characterization that I wanted. Because basically I was trying to characterize Jackie as kind of apathetic to the issues of this area, but now Riley is also kind of doing that, so it fails to contrast the two. I guess Armstrong could be the one who we talk to, but then the player has to go out of their way to talk to him specifically. Because now he's not... Now we don't actually need to worry about him after we've activated the medium, which takes only one capacitor, so like... He's not really a major character anymore. And Riley's kind of not either, because we only need her for side content. And she's in a relatively out-of-the-way spot. So I'll have to figure out a more callous way of putting this for Jackie, because she's meant to be the callous one here, the like apathetic one. But I don't want the player to get a lecture from every single character about this, since they are playing the video game the way that I intended it to. So yeah, I think let's see here. So if not Riley 13 capacitor, we do this. Alright, so let's just do shop generic for now. Oh wait, I need otherwise here. So now we have some lovely little dialogue once the player has gotten that blown up. And then it'll be otherwise. Otherwise, if this is the first time we're talking to her again. So yeah, Riley's and now Riley is fully intending to actually do things, but the problem is, I think a lot of characters in games come across as pretty weak because they don't do anything, because the player does all the stuff, because they are the main character of their video game. Wait, did that mess up something? No, that just fiddled with the view a little bit. But so that could make characters come across as sort of dishonest and, like, you know, asking things of you constantly, which comes across as annoying. So I want her to actually be a genuine help. So yeah, I guess the thing that she'll help you with is she already knows where things are, so she can just give you directions to like more obscure things. So like, and then let's do otherwise. So, I know. Let's see. What should we say if Riley is, or if we've already told her that we'll do this? Actually, you know what? The player does things. I don't care if the player doesn't want to do things. The player character does things, I should say. So let's add that here. So it'll be like note place. This will be tricky because I want it to be like the tree tower. See the tree tower. How do I do this? Task note place. Okay, so it's task, then place, then note. And I have village tower. And we'll say admittedly, in this one, it's kind of easy to just figure it out because, well, I guess maybe not. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this animation player. There we are. So yeah, it's I guess not super obvious, but if you look closely, you can see a little hole. But maybe the shadow atlas, or the shadow acne will prevent that from being, like, good. Expression execute on call task note person. Oh wait, let's see the output here. Oh, thank you for all this. Okay, task note failed task note person. So I failed to execute both of these. Why is that? Oh, because I didn't put 2 arguments, or 3 arguments. I need this thing as well. So it's like the tree tower. Mark map. Oh, oops. So yeah, it's like that. And this doesn't do that. And this is slightly dishonest because, well, I guess it's not really, but if you tell Jackie, or if you tell Riley after it happens that you were warned beforehand, she'll just say that we should have went to a different place. But if you tell her beforehand, ooh, excuse me, my stomach is growling like crazy. Let's see. See, I don't need this. I don't need this. Maybe, okay, so after the break, I'll also add a warning here, so it'll be like, let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna be back in like, I'll be back at like 3 p.m., so an hour and 20 minutes here. Let's see, and then I'll keep writing and hopefully have this introduction all tidied up. See you then.